So this package comes from Full Moon Entertainment, and I have to take a moment here and just say that they have literally some of the best customer service that I've ever dealt with. I know that Charles gets a bad rap. I know that everyone, I think sometimes that the issues that people have with him get a little bit over shared or over publicized just because of who he is and how long he's been around. But I have to say that I had literally one of the best experiences that I've ever had with their customer service.
Percent it dumb, percent it dumb, percent it dumb.
I absolutely love
percent it dumb, percent it dumb, percent it dumb.
What's going on, guys? Have another 10 packages to get opened tonight, and I'm glad you're here. That way I can jump right into these and we can get going. But before I begin, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, because I want to see you back next week. So now that that's out of the way, let's get right into it. And up first, we have a package here from Limited Run Games. So let's see what Limited Run sent our way. If you guys aren't familiar with Limited Run Games, it's one of those websites where you order a game and then it comes almost 6 months later and you forget what you even ordered. So up first, we have a game called Nightbook.
I can't get out. You will help us, or we will end those loved by you. Ah! You did something.
Berlin?
What the?
Now, I don't remember ordering this, but I do remember that it's like kind of one of those horror, what do you call it? Like realistic games, kind of like a Wing Commander, like you're watching a movie, if you will. And this one's a horror one, so I'm excited to check it out. Nightbook, you know, a lot of these limited run games become harder to find if they don't get re-released or sold on Amazon or Best Buy, and I do think that this might be one of the ones that doesn't, just because it's has maybe a smaller audience, mature, 17 plus. So not that I'm bought it for collecting purposes, I bought it to play. I just think it looked cool. So yeah, gonna play some, I was gonna say watch some Nightbook, but actually probably gonna play this one. All right, we have one from the UK here. And we have a Shudder exclusive, The Spine of Night. The Spine of Night, yeah. The Spine of Night.
This night is not yet done.
And this one here is certified fresh. We have Lucy Lawless, Patton Oswalt. There's quite a few voices on this, and I mean, obviously you guys just saw the trailer, so you can let me know what you think in the comments below. But from what I remember, this did look really cool. A lot of these Shudder exclusives are really good, especially lately. So, and it's been a while since I've seen a like animated horror film, so that'll be fun to check out. Thank you guys, thank you Shudder for sending this my way. Very cool. So we have Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. And I ordered this on, I ordered this as soon, I ordered it from Amazon, but I ordered it as soon as it was available. I remember when the trailer for this actually came out on my birthday a couple of years back, and I kept wondering, I'm like, when are we going to get a new update? And then we finally got, you know, an update that they were going to release all of the Ninja Turtle games again. And then I'm like, well, what about that game that we heard about a year ago? And then here it is. You know, I'm so happy to have this. You know, you can actually play as like April O'Neil. I believe you can play, yeah, up to 6 players locally and online. It's the old school gameplay, man. Like, this is so cool. Just, it's so wild that like the retro style and look is back, and Ninja Turtles are here to stay. It just seems like they have this like weird resurgence. We all know why. It's because the people that grew up loving it, you know, now have money and they want to spend it on their childhood. So Ninja Turtles is back and stronger than ever. Seth Rogen, don't mess it up, okay? Yeah, this one is really weird because the guy, like, it is barely legible. I have no idea how. Like, you can kind of see, I mean, but if I show you that, I would give it away. You can kind of see how bad the writing is there. So, I mean, that might have given it away, but if it didn't, all right, so what we have here is Black Belt Angels, and I got this from Swap a DVD.
The combat becomes a war.
My best student.
And nobody's playing for kicks. Black Belt Angels.
So the cover that I'm familiar with is this one here. I believe that's the VHS cover. I'm not sure what the deal is with this one. I have not seen this since I was very, very, very little. This almost has like a bootleg look to it, both the front and the back. But it's just one of those ones that I believe the VHS is pretty hard to find, pretty expensive, and yeah, so ultimately just trying to get it on DVD, I guess, and actually watch it. It kind of has that Three Ninjas vibe, but with girls, the angels. So a little bit of that 90s karate goodness. So this package comes from Full Moon Entertainment. And I have to take a moment here and just say that they have literally some of the best customer service that I've ever dealt with. Not only in person, like when I meet them or talk to them at conventions, their customer service is very, very good. I know that Charles gets a bad rap. I know that everyone, I think sometimes that the issues that people have with him get a little bit over shared or over publicized just because of who he is and how long he's been around. But I have to say that I had literally one of the best experiences that I've ever had with their customer service. So in a recent video, you saw me open up a huge package from Full Moon, and Sorority Babes was not in that package.
They say good things come in small packages.
No way out, except my time.
But this time, they're wrong.
Worst in the back seat, the oldest trick in the book.
Got to give the devil his due.
Sorority Babes.
So I emailed them and they sent it, no questions asked. But then after I turned the camera off, I also noticed that they sent Trancers 2 and not Trancers 1.
Should have kept my cop coat.
Jack Death is back. And he's never even been here before. Trancers.
I think that they just maybe misloaded it, and so not only did they just take my word for it, I mean, obviously I went ahead and sent pictures just because, but there was no questions asked, like no real questions asked. They weren't questioning me, like, I mean, because at the same time, why would some guy just randomly want Sorority Babes and Trancers, you know? So so basically in a roundabout way, I got Trancers 2 for free, yeah, it's pretty cool that they, I don't know, I will be returning and spending more money with Full Moon just because of the way that I was handled. So that was very cool, and I really do appreciate their fulfillment and their customer service. So thank you guys. Okay, so this one I have a letter here from Mike Vanderbilt, and this is a happy Halloween. Stay spooky, my friends, from Count Vanderbilt. And we're going to count that as a package just because I do appreciate Mike. If you guys aren't following Mike, you should do so. I will put a link to his socials below. All right, and we have a package here from MVD Entertainment. We have a creature from Black Lake.
That's when I found what I was looking for. Neck just snapped like a snake. Well, there was another. And I stand there in the middle of all this stuff, and that's the first time I heard it. Well, that's it. Nothing.
I pulled out this morning on the road to who knows where.
So this is an old school monster movie. Obviously this is a classic, you know, and then this is a brand new 4K restoration from the original 35mm print, or camera negative, I'm sorry. Includes audio commentary, a brand new featurette, trailers, radio spots, and then newly translated optional English subtitles. So following the big footsteps of the Legend of Boggy Creek. So very similar docudrama following a brand new monster. So that's really cool. And Synapse Films coming through. Very, very cool. All right, and next up we got a brand new Scooby-Doo film. Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo original movie. And yeah, I'm a little late. It's after Halloween, but every day is Halloween. We are always celebrating Halloween at the Hobson Hollow.
I always thought it was a strange coincidence that all our cases seem to involve some supernatural creature.
But it wasn't a coincidence. These costumes were created by one person. Coco Diablo.
So we have Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, and yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. We have some new characters on here, it looks like, and the Mystery Machine, and we got some jack-o'-lanterns. I'm in love with these Scooby-Doo films, new, old, everything in between. So thank you, Warner Brothers. So my wife turned me on to Fisherman's Friend last time I was sick, and I was very, very curious about this cherry flavor.
Velkommen til TV8, og bag mig er der en fisker, der har prøvet at fange en fisk i over dagevis. Jeg er da meget imponeret af vores.
Yeah, so these, when I was not feeling very well, my throat was sore, and obviously with the weather changing, I just feel like that I needed to get some more Fisherman Friend. And the cherry flavor, I don't know, there's some other interesting flavors like eucalyptus, I believe, that I'll probably order as well, but these are not cheap. And I'm excited to have these available to me. So I had to order these on eBay. All right, and then our last package for this video comes from Vinegar Syndrome, it looks like. Yeah, and I'm very excited about this one. We have Blood Hunter?
Who the hell are you?
Well, I'm not the game warden, if that's what you're thinking.
Shoot that son of a bitch, Joe.
Whatever's doing the killings is incredibly strong, blood-drinking creature that's killing humans, or for a better term, I'd say feeding on humans. A real blood hunter.
He's taking a bite out of crime, it says in the back. I love this slip. Yeah, look, and I love that it's a little bit different than the main cover art there. That's very, very wise. So I'm going to attempt to buy all of VHS Shitfest videos, just because I I really like what they're doing. I like their selections, and I mean, these are films that I'm never gonna find on VHS. So we have Blood Hunter here, and I think that this might be the clear winner. So this is the clear winner as far as like what I liked best in this video. But outside of this, I'm probably gonna have to side with the Synapse films here. I think that this is a pretty cool. I think it's wild that this is on available on Blu-ray, so I'm very excited to add this to the collection. But so these two are probably my favorites, and then a honorable mention to my man Court Vanderbilt. So thank you, Mike Vanderbilt. That's really cool. Thank you, Synapse Films and VHS Shitfest. Just keep doing what you're doing. I will keep buying. I love you guys. I think that you guys are on to something. So I love you. Take care. Thanks for watching.